jacket and win the championship, taking Bajrovic in his victory. The sun sets over what has been a fantastic few days of action here in Dubai. We are making our way through the bronze matches. We've just had the women's doubles bronze match. Tim bringing you commentary of that, and you can see the sun reflecting off the Burj Khalifa there. 1 down, 5 to go. Mixed doubles bronze match is up next, and we will see some acrobatic Teqball from our Thai teams. J.Kuntatong taking alongside her U.Kukheaw, and they'll be up against E.Mendes and A.Györgydeák. Referee Marcin Shista will be keeping an eye on this bronze medal match. So coming from Brazil and Romania, making their way out onto the stage, E.Mendes and A.Györgydeák won all 3 of their group matches 2-0, losing just 23 points. In a round of 16, beat Thailand's Tao City and Tongkot 2-0.
Our second team, all the way from Thailand, we have
up against them, the team from Thailand. J.Kuntatong, first international tournament, and U.Kukheaw.
All right, there we have it for our mixed doubles bronze
Doubles ranking of 190, plays in the Chiang Mai Sports Club, only a 2nd international tournament. Those are your 4 players.
Yellow team, you are the home team, so you choose black or white? White, black for you. White, side or ball? Which side do you want to start? Which side? This side. Do you want to serve or receive the ball? Serve. Who will receive the ball first? You will receive the ball. Who will serve first? You will serve. Have a great game.
So the formalities read out by the referee, and we will have a minute warm-up before we get into the action.
All right, good luck to our players.
Well, we'll see a real contrast of styles here, won't we, James? Because we've got the more traditional and one of the best players in the world, without a doubt, on one side of the net, wearing yellow. The team between Brazil and Romania, A.Györgydeák. But on the other side of the net, the really small J.Kuntatong, and her partner, as you see there, is U.Kukheaw. Very little experience, James, but they will be really acrobatic. It's the first chance to compare the winners and the potential new style from the Thai teams that owes so much to Sepak Takraw.
E.Mendes, BH Teqball, her club, 193 centimetres tall, and here is her teammate A.Györgydeák, who is well known to the Teqball world. Those of you familiar with the sport remember him from the World Championships. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 teams fare against each other as we build up then to coverage of the mixed doubles bronze match.
Team in blue, team in yellow, team in yellow to serve.
It's blue versus yellow. It's the team from Thailand versus the team from Romania and from Brazil. It's A.Györgydeák from Romania to get us underway with that aggressive first serve that's straight into the neck. In comes the second serve. Kukheaw hits it into the nets. And I feel like we're going to see a fair bit of smashing, a fair bit of aggression.
We are only 1m51 Thai J.Kuntatong. So it could be well worth the team on the other side of the net to get some aggressive shots in to try and get over the head of the defence.
And you can see that acrobatic style will take a little bit of warming up.
Yeah, they seem to.
Kukheaw just tried to get over the ball there, but lost his footing a little bit. And this is a solid start from the Brazilian-Romanian combo. Mendes and Györgydeák. Here we go, J.Kuntatong just gets up high, and that's an edge ball, and the point will be repeated. So just a reminder, if you are just tuning in, if the ball hits the edge of the table, then it is a repeat of the point. If it hits the side of the table, you lose the point. We'll see the replay here. The ball striking the edge of the table. Oh, it's close, actually, that to be fair. Just clipped it. Another edge ball called by the referee. That's 2 out of 2 so far for J.Kuntatong. That one is out, so we'll get a second serve. All athletes get 4 serves. You get a first serve and a second serve, 4 in your routine. J.Kuntatong with the serve, finds the back of the table. J.Kuntatong then just goes for a little bit of pace. J.Kuntatong now, I think he's got away with one there actually. Realised that the ball was going to make it over, left it. Fortunate, offers the hand of apology, and that was a bit of a cheeky one there, Tim.
Yeah, it was, but he had the presence of mind to change his mind. Oh, what a serve.
Keep at the end. There's the first acrobatic smash there from the very acrobatic U.Kukheaw. And U.Ten, you'll see this happen a few times. There's the overhead smash, bang, right into the middle of the table. Thank you very much. First point on the board. And we'll see more of that. 3-1. Tip will serve now, but J.Kuntatong says, if you can do your acrobatic style, I can do my snipe style. And just finds the edge of the table.
It's dramatic stuff though, isn't it? He works for the Thai Port Authority, U.Kukheaw, from Chayapon in northeast Thailand, where a lot of these players are from that region.
J.Kuntatong out wide. J.Kuntatong keeps it alive. Kukheaw into the net.
I was so used to playing the attacking in the first few shots. I thought a bit too much ambition from the Thai team, particularly from Kukheaw, but they just got the defensive shot wrong.
So 4-1. It's been a strong start from E.Mendes and J.Kuntatong. In comes the serve from J.Kuntatong. There's the smash from J.Kuntatong. Team from Thailand just getting it back well. Looked for a second like it might have gone over the invisible line. J.Kuntatong just recovers well and just about gets away with it. J.Kuntatong with the acrobatics, and it's too good. Again, that's 2 overhead kicks and 2 smashes and 2 points for the team from Thailand.
25-year-old student J.Kuntatong. Well, she's got a decent singles ranking of 15 despite almost no experience at international level and very few ranking points in the doubles.
Then with the serve, J.Kuntatong tries to play it down to E.Mendes, goes for the smash himself, but the angle wasn't quite there and it's just gone a little bit wide.
We'll see both of these 2 Thai players in the finals later of the women's and men's doubles. So it's been quite a week for them. It's Thailand that has taken Teqball by storm in Dubai this week.
So J.Kuntatong serving well here. Brought the team from Thailand back into it. Out wide. As J.Kuntatong doesn't have a chance for a smash.
Serves the yellow serve.
Well, 5-3 from 3-1, so shared serve 2-2 as it goes back to the team from Brazil and Romania.
E.Mendes now with her first chance to serve. It's a let, unsurprisingly so, with the first serve. Oh, set up for the smash, but it was quite far back then, the acrobatic overhead, and as a result of that, it's a little bit long. It doesn't always work. It looks good, but it's got to be effective, hasn't it? You can see angles were all wrong. The shout came from her teammates. E.Mendes continues. From the back of the court, there's another smash. It's just incredible how consistent they are with that. J.Kuntatong with the harvester.
They're going to appeal.
They are appealing, yeah. I think it was a legal return, or...
Well, now the Thai team might appeal, and they are doing.
Yes, they are. VAR has been called in.
Oh, there's no appeal against touching the table twice. So we play on. The ball hit the table twice was the ruling.
Well, they called for VAR. It was denied. Both teams with 1 challenge. So a timeout, which we've yet to see called. E.Mendes with the serve. Laid out wide.
Out for team in yellow.
J.Kuntatong.
E.Mendes and
Mistake.
J.Györgydeák, as you said, James, hadn't lost a set, but it was a titanic 3-setter this morning in the semi-final.
Yeah, and you just feel that they need to get themselves a little bit more organised.
Yeah, they lost, E.Mendes and Györgydeák lost 12-8, 9-12, 8-12 to another Thai team that we'll see later in the final.
Kukheaw with the serve. It's strong but a little bit long. Györgydeák and Mendes haven't done anything spectacular in the opening stages of this match, yet they are on track to take this first set. It's a double fault there from Kukheaw.
Yeah, it was a clean sweep of the previous 4 serves on serve for E.Mendes.
Kukheaw looking to make contact with the table still for the first time. It's a 3rd consecutive fault. Needs this one to go in, otherwise it's going to set up 8 set points. Another double fault. That's 2 double faults in a row, and you feel perhaps the pressure of this bronze match taking its toll. Still yet to find the table with a serve. It's now 5 faults in a row, and this is tough to watch. This has to make contact with the table, otherwise it'll be 3 double faults, and he does make it. So we are back live. Mendes now with a chance to finish it, and it's accuracy rather than power. Finding the corner of the table, very cool and calm and collective as the handshake is made at the change of ends at the end of the first set. It is Mendes and Györgydeák who take the first set. 3 points to 12, and that was pretty one-way stuff.
Yeah, it was, and they were beaten 12-3 in one of the sets this morning in the semi-final against Peci and Blažević, and we'll see in the final later. So more misery for Thailand at the hands of Hungarians, but that's been the rarity on finals day so far. Most of the time, the teams from Thailand have been on top. So 30 seconds till we resume here. Let's have a look at the statistics from that set. And as you said, James, I think you summed it up quite nicely, that it was the team that made few errors that won that. E.Mendes and Györgydeák weren't too aggressive, but they didn't need to be. As you see, no aces, just a couple of winners, 3 winners from the Brazilian and Romanian team, but it was in the end too many unforced errors. 6-0 that was the difference, or the major difference between the 2 teams.
Yeah, second serve points 100%, but you don't want to read too much into that because I don't think there were too many of the second serves. But yeah, Tim, just picking up where you left off there, it was nothing spectacular, but Teqball doesn't have to be audacious. It's often about managing the match. It's often about managing your opponents, and if they're making mistakes, you don't need to be winning points. You just need to get it back, and that's pretty much what Mendes and Györgydeák did.
I think one thing they can do is that most of the Hungarian, Romanian, Brazilian-Romanian partnership here are standing so far back so often, expecting the big acrobatic smash, that you can just dink it over the net, put in a short harvester, and take the simple point.
Seems to be the case. So Mendes out wide now. Györgydeák sets her up. Mendes just gets it back to the middle of the table. Are we going to see a resurgence from the team from Thailand? Well, Kukheaw's done well to get that back. Mendes then with a simple header right down the middle of the table. Played short. The harvester is still going here, and Györgydeák nearly manages to get it back. It was a point celebrated a little bit earlier there by Kukheaw, who ran over to his teammate whilst the ball was still live. Never rule out Györgydeák, by the way. That's a mistake he won't make twice.
Yeah, turning your back on a point when it's still live.
Mendes, an uncharacteristic mistake, especially from that position where she's been so good. And Thailand have started this set well. Can they build on this now? Mendes now, Györgydeák in a little bit of bother there. That was always going to be difficult to get back from that angle. And this is good.
Yeah, it shows character, doesn't it? Little experience at this level against the top players, well beaten in their semi-final, playing a not dissimilar team now. Mendes, difficult decision to make there and couldn't reach it, a little overstretched, and couldn't get the elevation on the ball. So 4-0, a clean sweep for the team from Thailand. Kukheaw and Kuntatong fighting back brilliantly in this second set.
Yeah, and they needed that after being comfortably beaten in that first set. We've got a real match on our hands now, but it is the Györgydeák serve. And it's the first time we've seen that overhead from Kuntatong. And this time it's huge from Kukheaw. Pick that one out. Overhead, back of the table, out of the arena. And even those in the crowd are amazed by what they've seen.
How far off the ground was he when he made contact?
Well, you said
Look at
5th
that.
floor of the Khalifa earlier. I think we might have gone up to even the 6th floor there, Tim. Well, I think it's fair to say Mendes and Györgydeák are a little bit rattled here. They've lost 5 points now and facing a mammoth task to get back into the second set. Kuntatong out wide again. Györgydeák with work to do, but manages to get it back without any real aggression. There's the smash! And it's just ridiculous. When that comes off, it just demonstrates Teqball in the most exciting way, doesn't it?
Well, the look on the face there of Györgydeák as it sailed over his head, used every possible centimetre of the arena here to no avail. I'm reminded that they, in their semi-final this morning, won the first set against the Thai team, but ended up losing 2-1. That'll be an edge ball.
Looking forward to seeing some of the highlights of this a little bit later as well. Make sure you keep your eyes across the Teqball social media channels with the beautiful backdrop of the Burj Khalifa. I'm sure we're going to see some of these points played over and over again. 6-0 to Thailand, and this time the smash from Kuntatong is long. It doesn't always work out, and that gives Mendes and Györgydeák their first point of this set and a little bit of a lifeline, because at the moment it looks pretty much like it's going away over Thailand. The ball lofted up high there from Györgydeák. Kuntatong plays it a little bit safer this time. Györgydeák tries to get a smash of his own, and you do wonder whether when you see the acrobatics being demonstrated, it does put a little bit of pressure to show a little bit more showmanship. A fairly straightforward smash out wide there for someone as experienced as the Romanian. You would have thought perhaps he would have found the table there, but Mendes now sucks up the pressure. Györgydeák this time finds the centre of the table. There's the smash again from U.Kukheaw. It's still alive, but the point goes the way of the team from Thailand. And Györgydeák's complaining about something there.
Mendes asking if she can have the challenge.
Yeah.
You're watching the replay.
8-1, this is one-way traffic. Oh, and it's an ace, our first eights of the match. Has that been given as an edge ball?
Worth a challenge.
Yeah, that looks close to me. New first service, so it was given as an edge ball. Huge serve that from U.Kukheaw. And does it pretty much again, but Mendes this time collects it up, and she's got a bit of work to do here to get this back. Brilliant from Mendes on the weaker foot as well. There's the smash though, and it's all starting to fit into place for the team from Thailand. The Kuntatong-U.Kukheaw combo strikes again, and U.Kukheaw with the acrobatics. And this is looking pretty certain now that we're going to go to a deciding set. And there you can see the slow motion replay. Wonderful acrobatics at show. Another brilliant serve, and where was this in the first set? Thailand have more than warmed up. They're dominating.
Well, U.Kukheaw was making mistakes in the first set, wasn't he? He's not put a foot wrong in the second set. Remember, Györgydeák's the best singles player in the world.
Yeah, well.
And that is the crucial
set point. Yeah.
And surely now, there's no way back.
Well, it's going to take a miracle, let's be honest. Mendes to try and keep the Brazilian-Romanian combo in this. There's the smash, and he levels the match at 1-all. No, it's an edge ball. Well, I was going to say that would have been a dramatic way to have leveled it, but edge ball called by Marcin, so the referee, and we'll see on the replay there. Yes, it does clip the edge of the table.
With a couple of those, haven't they?
Still, it's 11-1, and you feel it's only a matter of time now. Mendes again with the serve. Straight into the nets. We'll have a second serve.
See how far back Györgydeák is. Don't normally see players at that depth.
Balls played back to the referee, so 11-1 down on a second serve.
Györgydeák also lost semi-final in the men's doubles earlier.
Mendes serves in then. A chance now for Thailand to finish it. They go for the acrobatic finish. Györgydeák has crossed the line, and there it is. The set does go the way to the team of Thailand. Kuntatong and U.Kukheaw level things 12-1. Well, you wouldn't have seen that after the first set. but everything clicked, everything came together, and we've got a match on our hands now. Can the team of Mendes and Györgydeák rediscover their form, because something needs to change for the deciding set?
Remarkable transformation. Never before in Teqball have I seen two such dramatically different sets, and I think that's the heaviest ever set defeat that A.Györgydeák has probably ever had in singles or doubles. He's number 6 ranked in the world in doubles, the world champion, best in the men's game in singles, and yet here he and his partner E.Mendes demolished in the second set.
Look at that statistic. First serve points won, 100%. I mean, that was the difference really for me. You remember, you'll think back to those 2 double faults at the end of that first set there by U.Kukheaw, and he's really turned it around, and it's a perfect sweep of first serves. Brilliant stuff that there from the team from Thailand. The combo of J.Kuntatong and U.Kukheaw have made a real match of this here in the Burj Khalifa Park.
Well, they need mental fortitude now, don't they? E.Mendes and Györgydeák, having been a set-up and lost their semi-final, which is why they're playing in this bronze medal match here today. They lost those 2 sets, 9 and 8. A reminder, should we get to 11-all, there won't be a deciding point in the deciding set. It will be whoever wins by 2 points.
Serve first.
Yeah, the referee just going through those rules, you feel, with the 2 teams. And it's, well, all to play for. It will be interesting to see how Mendes and Györgydeák respond.
It'll be interesting to see if Sepak Takraw is trending on social media, because there's a huge number of Thai fans staying up into the evening and the night to watch here.
And that one is not the one that's going to get that first point, and you can see a big celebration from Mendes as they try and switch this momentum up. So Mendes serving out wide to Kuntatong, who plays it in softly. Györgydeák is long, and he's just lost his rhythm out wide there. It's uncharacteristic of him to make so many mistakes, and I do feel that there is a little bit of pressure.
Absolutely.
Because you see your opponents smashing winners like that, you feel perhaps you need to do so yourself. Oh, it's clever. It's not as powerful as perhaps maybe we thought it was going to be, but Kuntatong just demonstrating the variety of that one shot. It can be precision, it can be power.
Just 42 kilograms, but she packs a punch, doesn't she?
Yeah. Super. So in comes the serve from Mendes. Oh, and felt she was in 2 minds there as to whether to go for the smash or whether to go for the harvester. In the end, it was a little bit long. You can see a real connection between these 2 players.
What was noticeable in the earlier in the week when I was here, that all the other Thai players just stopped their practicing and came to watch each of their teammates. There's a real bond between the whole unit here.
There really is. So, serving switches to U.Kukheaw. Györgydeák with the attacked header, and that's better. And you can see the shout of Vamos, which is shared by Mendes. So here we go. We've got a real exciting deciding set here. U.Kukheaw, serve into the net. Second serve comes in. Well, definitely those nerves from the first set have gone, you feel. Oh, and a little bit of a breakdown in communication there.
Yeah, Mendes and Györgydeák came through their quarter-final with a disqualification of their opponents and then lost in the semi-finals. They haven't actually been on table action together since the round of 16.
That previous point actually referred to as a divorce, when during doubles both players try and play the ball at the same time, but finding none of them touches the ball. But yeah, it's been interesting to see this momentum switch back the way now of Mendes and Györgydeák, who are on top in this deciding set. Oh, Mendes is clever. She held back there, and you can see pointing to her head. Thoughtful. Mendes using her brain well, and well, who would have, this is a bizarre match, absolutely bizarre. What have U.Kukheaw and Kuntatong got in the tank? And you feel the switch in momentum the team on the left and the yellow celebrating every single mistake from the other team, and that's another double fault, his third of the match.
I think they need a timeout here.
I would think so too. Both teams have the option of a timeout at the change of ends. They change ends at every 8 points. Oh, surprisingly, not opting for that timeout. They need to regroup here because at the moment, on the very strong Györgydeák serve with the momentum his way, you feel this could be slipping away from the team from Thailand.
Yeah, needs to get 2 out of 4 serves.
Still, could be more twists and turns, and that is just what the doctor ordered. U.Kukheaw with the acrobatic smash winner out wide. And boy, do they need that.
Yeah, minimum of 2 of these 4 Györgydeák serves.
You feel that has to be, they have to split this, don't they? Who knows, they could go on a little run now and level the score again. It's probably the hardest point on which to do it. Sets up for the smash, and that one's long.
Edge ball.
Was it edge?
Yeah.
Got away with one there, to be fair. So back to first serve on Györgydeák, who knees the ball up high to the middle of the table. U.Kukheaw with the smash. Connects well this time. Oh, and it's wide.
Yeah, the error from E.Mendes there. Györgydeák's serve forces their opponents right back and makes it much harder to make the setup, but there's absolutely no mistake there from the two from Thailand, and U.Kukheaw getting a brilliant, spectacular smash in.
Really enjoyable match this, as it reaches its climax, and you feel that Thailand are now throwing back those celebrations at faults. It does seem to rattle the opponent, that's for sure. A smash into the nets, and that was a much needed point from Mendes and Györgydeák.
Got 2 points, the Thai team, out of the 3 serves so far, so they've at least kept in it, but if they can get this point and make it 3-1 with serves to come, just a 2-point deficit would be manageable.
Györgydeák with that serve up high, and he gets an edge ball, which will be a repeat first serve. New first serve called by the referee, and this wonderful shot overhead gives you an idea of the scale in which they're playing, and it's another edge ball.
Oh, I thought that was an illegal attack. Thought he was over halfway, got away with one there. They'll replay the point again.
This is a really important point. 4-point swing would put huge pressure on the serve when the Thailand team take it over in a moment's time. Here comes U.Kukheaw! The points.
Have they left themselves too much to do? We said that they needed 2 of the 4, which they got just to stay in it. Is there a timeout called here? I think there is a timeout.
Team in blue.
Yeah.
So Thailand take the much needed timeout. They were really back in it at 6-4. But they need to cut out the errors, and they need to get a few more of those winners, and it gets harder the closer you get to the finishing line. It's a really important time here, and we are looking forward to the finish of this one.
Should I speak the score? Because no, it's 8-4.
Well, fabulous setting here. We're in the United Arab Emirates. You'll probably recognize it. It's Dubai. You'll certainly recognize the tallest building in the world. And the Burj Khalifa Tower towers over us all at 828 meters high, 165 floors, completed 13 years ago. We're in a timeout in the bronze medal match in the mixed doubles, and James, your commentator, will take us through the denouement of this match in what's been such a topsy-turvy encounter.
Yeah, the Burj Khalifa towering over this arena here in Dubai for this leg of the Asian Teqball Tour. The tallest building in the world, a fitting location when you consider the meteoric rise of this, the world's fastest growing sport. The world is indeed curved, and we are midway through, I say midway through, approaching the climax of what's been a very exciting mixed doubles bronze match. The acrobatic style demonstrated in true style by the team from Thailand. They took a little bit of time to get warmed up, but now they face yet another challenge. J.Kuntatong to get us back underway. Tip. Here she goes then, a second serve, a bit more cautious this one. Györgydeák, the singles world champion, makes the mistake and gives team from Thailand a little ray of hope
Yeah, they needed that 9-4, and I think the match might have been beyond them, to be honest, but a couple of bounces on the net and then failing to hit the table. Stroke of luck, but the sort of mistake that we've hardly seen for the last 6 months from Georgiak.
Doesn't come often, those mistakes, does it? But when you're at this point of a match, the pressure comes in. Georgiak chests it into the middle of the table. There's the smash! And Kukheaw making sure the point goes to the team in blue. And they're hanging on here. In fact, they reduce the deficit to 2 points. And we have another first serve. Can they make it a clean sweep to level the match? Focus on the face of Kuntatong. Mendes chests it back into play. It's an edge ball.
Settle for that, won't she?
Yeah, from that position as well. They were looking just to get the ball back, and you felt momentum would have been with the team from Thailand there. So Kuntatong will get another first serve. Here it comes. Ooh, it's a let. Well, being asked to deliver first serve after first serve. Again, makes the table. Georgiak now chests it to Mendes, who attacks it with the snipe header out wide. Kukheaw with the smash, but Georgiak's there ready for it and chests it back into play. Now a chance to mount an attack. That's a illegal return anyway.
Yeah, side ball.
But I thought that was a repeat touch, return, should I say. Anyway, referee's decision is final. 3 points the difference. In fact, yeah, it did go the way of the team from Brazil. So, second serve. I feel they have to get this one. Played in by Mendes. It's a double touch on the table, and there we go. They've moved within 2 points of victory here.
They've still got a challenge left, James, and at this stage of proceedings, I think I'd have thrown in the challenge there. You only get one, but they needed it.
Both teams have their challenges remaining. They're not being utilised at the moment, are they? Mendes looking to wrap things up. First serve is a little bit long. Second serve will now be a bit more cautious and will perhaps invite a bit more pressure. Kukheaw with the smash. Georgiak is there. Oh, and it's again a mistake out wide from Georgiak, who shakes his head in disbelief.
It's remarkable. It's pressure, isn't it, that does that. You get that 9 times out of 10. Disappointing day for Georgiak so far.
Surely, though, all those mistakes we put behind him if they do go on to win this bronze match. But Kukheaw does what he can to make sure that doesn't happen. With another winner, it's back to within 2 points, and you can see there Kukheaw finding the middle of the queue on the back right-hand side of the table. Mendes serve coming under pressure here. Kukheaw now with another chance to attack. This time goes to play short rather than put it in. Mendes finds the middle of the table. Kukheaw sets himself up, and now a chance for Georgiak is into the body of Kuntatong, and that sets up triple match points.
You can tell what it means to them, can't you? Just great celebrations over the point. The 25-year-old MBA student from Thailand got hit by the smash from Georgiak, couldn't get it back.
3 fantastic sets. It all comes down to this. Mendes with the serve. Played up high. Kukheaw will look to keep this live and finds an edge ball.
Well,
living on the edge here, aren't they?
Could have been either, couldn't it? Could have been side ball, could have been a winner. In the end, we'll play the point again.
So Mendes again. Oh, and that is indeed that. Finds the back of the table. Kukheaw was in 2 minds there, thinking perhaps it was going to be an edge ball, but it wasn't. And Mendes and Georgiak win bronze as they go over to congratulate the team from Thailand for their run in this competition. They've been superb, they've been brilliant, but it is Mendes and Georgiak who overcome a huge slip up in that second set, losing that one 12-1, but coming back and taking bronze, and they've done it, Tim.
Yeah, roller coaster ride and huge celebrations, particularly as you see in your picture from Esther Viana Mendes, taking the time and the decision to come here to the United Arab Emirates, and they will be rewarded with the check, the ranking points, and the victory and the medals, the bronze medals in this 3rd place match. And so defeat for the Thai couple. Some of the highlights on your screen.
That smash there from Kukheaw finding the middle of the queue, and it really is a fantastic scenery as we take a look at the match statistics really, really close and cagey in terms of total points won, 25 to 23. That match gave us a bit of everything. 3 fantastic sets.
Yeah, 7 winners and 13 unforced errors from the team from Thailand, and if they could have narrowed that, and in future they'll be looking to get as many winners as unforced errors, then they will probably be winning the match or even a little nearer.
So time now for the mixed doubles bronze ceremony.
And CSR of the International Teqball Federations. Put your hands together for Mr.
Gergely Muriani on the stage helping out with the ceremony. And here are the winners of the bronze. They had to come through a very, very difficult match. E.Mendes and A.Györgydeák from Brazil and Romania respectively, accepting the medals from Gergely. And they've done it in 2 sets to 1, overcoming that second set blip. Spare a moment of thought for J.Kuntatong and from U.Kukheaw. They were fantastic. It wasn't to be for them today, but we'll see them again, I'm sure, in future competitions. But once again, congratulations to our winners of the mixed doubles bronze, E.Mendes and A.Györgydeák.
Well, we'll see both the Thai players again in the finals of the men's and women's doubles respectively. And that's still to come, and we have one more bronze medal match as well before the finals. And that'll be the men's doubles bronze coming right up live from Dubai.
Buying some Teqball merchandise or equipment like the tables and the ball played by our professionals, just visit www.techshop.com.